Okay, welcome to Construction Machine Simulator 2016. I think it's a pretty earlier game than that. It probably came out 2014, 2015. They seem to be labelling ahead of themselves. But it's been around for a little while. I'm just going to give it a go. It came with a package from Steam. Construction simulator, mining industries, farm expert, farm mechanic, truck mechanic, just a combination there. Also helicopter 2015 natural disaster. Doesn't work. So out of the package, one didn't work, so no one's prepared to address it, so we'll just have to bear with that. This game, I've seen it before. It's fairly basic. There is a new version, I believe, came out today, the 19th of Demolition and Build Company 2017 on Steam, $15.99 US. I've seen a couple of little YouTubes on that. Okay, so the aim of this game is basically we're going to demolish stuff using machinery eventually. I don't know if we get to build. I haven't gone too far into it, but the main thing is we're into the destruction phase at the moment. Okay, this particular scenario, first one, we've got to destroy walls and then pick up a few drums, put them into the rubbish containers, and also destroy some wooden planks. No recycling, obviously, but that's a shame. Okay, I'm going to speed some of this up. Someone hitting wood with a hammer or walls with a hammer. It's not really exciting, so I will speed up some sections. Rightio, yeah, it wasn't drums, it was actually boxes I have to pick up and move them, so we'll get to that shortly. Okay, cruising along. Some of those concrete you can see with reinforced wires or reinforced rods coming out of them. They do become a hazard later on, I believe, if you run over them with your front end loader or excavators, etc. It cause tyre problems and issues like that. I believe that's what's going to happen anyway, but we'll look at those later on. Bit of menial tasks to start with while you earn the money. If you want to earn the money, you've got to do the menial tasks. $500 for that job. Wow, talk about overpaid. But I do have enough, I think. Nope, 5,300 is for the front end loader, 5,000 I've got, so I need to do another menial task. Let's have a look, what do we got? Same one again, so this time we'll be back there in the junkyard doing the same stuff over and over. Okay, so I'll accelerate this along. This time it's tyres, so that's not a problem. The hardest part here will probably be finding where to dump the tyres. You look for the green haze, there it is in the background, and that will be the zone to drop them. There's some fairly close, so I'll just grab those, throw them in, and of course this is sped up, so it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, when we get to some challenging stuff, we'll probably slow it down again and have a look at it in depth. $300, we've got our 5.3 now. I've got enough to go get this front end loader, so we'll duck in and purchase that now. Okay, 5.3, there it is, machinery's brought, we're done. Okay, next job. Hopefully this opens up a new one, and yes, front end loader was required for that. It's worth 4,500, so we'll go and do that and see what's up. Okay, demolish. So we're going to drive through this area. The drums we need to put into a bin. So collect up the drums, put them in the bin, and then demolish the place. So we'll get rid of those bins first, just to make sure they're out of the way. It's not going to make any difference. I don't think I can damage them. I'll just run them over. There's the bins over there. Rightio. And I'll do this very quickly. Okay, run. You can't run as fast as me, and we'll crank those in. There we go, objective complete. Right, next phase, into the front end loader, and we're going to start this up. The mouse actually raises and lowers the front well, those are part of it, so we can just get it to the right height. And I'm going to crank it a little bit and just go straight through, knock over as much of the building as I can, and manoeuvre around. You see straight up there some yellow on that tyre. I actually damaged the tyre, and you can see now I'm stuck up on the bricks. I had the front end part of the loader too high, so I ended up with tyre damage from hitting the brick wall. So just be careful of that when you do play. Right. Damaged the rear a little bit there as well, so we just got to be well and truly aware. Hopefully we can get through without having to change those tyres. If I do get a flat, I do have to grab the spare and change it. If you're OCD, this is going to cause you a bit of a stress because you don't get to finish the job completely. When you get to the actual target, for example, knock down so many bricks, it's going to say objective complete, and no matter what's standing, I don't get to go back and knock it down. So I don't get to clear the whole site completely, which is a bit of a nuisance. Yes, it's good in one way, but painful in the next. Okay, so we're coming up to it now. We do get bonuses for knocking stuff down in quick order on some things. Rightio, so there it is. Again, not fully destroyed, but that's the objectives being complete. Didn't worry this time because I still have one thing to do. I've got to return it to the gate, and you wouldn't believe it, I ran out of fuel right at the very end there. So I've got to go grab some fuel, and to pick things up we use the F key, run back, refuel it, then drive it home. Okay, so yeah, bit of fun there. You will run out of fuel very quickly. It does use a lot of fuel. The same for the excavator. Fuel on that is very, very quick. Oh, driving a little bit crooked there. Again, I probably damaged the tyres, but hopefully I can get there without breaking anything. Once I do pull into that square, it's going to stop automatic. And there we go. Objective's done. Nothing else I can do about that. And that's the end of that phase. Contract's complete. Righty. Okay, next job. Let's clearing the field. Front end loader required, and we've got to avoid damaging materials, flatten out some debris, and knock down some trees. Okay, front end loader for this should be okay. Probably take a little bit of care driving around. We can see some of the materials in the background there. If there's a little red box over top of them, or a symbol, means we don't destroy them, and we'll have a look what happens when we accidentally do. So front end loader with the trees, it takes a little while to get used to these controls. As you can see, I'm having trouble lining it up, but yeah, we'll crank this along. Come on, we can do better than this. Too slow that time. Now we've got, knocked off the first one. Well, there you go, up the top there. You can see avoid damaging materials. I've damaged one out of all four, nearly got another one. Got the trees. I think I'm just got to have practice a little bit more of lining it up. I am going reasonably slow, but if you go too, there we go, the second one's damaged. If you go too slow, you haven't got enough force to knock the tree over. So as you see there, I hit it square on, but I was just going too slow. Right, I'll just wiggle this through the gap. I'm going to go over top, lower the front end down, and then drag it backwards to flatten out that debris. Just take a few seconds to make sure we get in the right spot, get as many as we can. We do get a bonus for, close again. Scaring myself here. You get a bonus for doing multiple in a row. And as you can see, we just got 6 by then. Squeeze it through the gap and line it up. Around we go. We can knock them down going forwards. It's not as effective by lowering the boom down and scraping over top, but going backwards is best. Rightio, out of fuel again. Grab some fuel, run back, throw it in, and continue on. It's yep, does use a lot of fuel. Squeeze around, watch where we're going, make sure we don't run off the tracks, make sure we don't bump into the building materials that are left on site. We try to avoid that. Yep, mostly you would expect they'd clean the site before they started bringing stuff in, but that's just life, I suppose. They obviously didn't listen to common sense when they designed the game, but you got to have a challenge, I suppose. Yeah, no one ever really delivers stuff on site until it's ready to go, apart from your portaloo and maybe a site hut somewhere, but that's cleared up first. But yeah, materials, last thing we want. Okay, that's done. Nice bit of dough for that one, and we'll move on. We can, just a little bit short for the excavator. We'll do another quick job in the junkyard, pick up some tyres, get a couple of extra dollars, and then move on again. Rightio. I'll speed this up a lot quicker. Okay, away we go. Getting there. Not many to go now, just a couple, and then we'll move on. Job's done, $300, $87.79. I need more than that for the excavator. So we'll do this next one, we'll flatten out some more debris. We have to maneuver very carefully here down to the other end. There we go. Through the gap, and we'll just wipe those out fairly quickly. Okay, good practice driving. You'll see my driving gets better the more I play. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to the WASD keys for me. Yeah, so that's just one of those things I just have to get better at. Right, zooming along, quite a little bit of music in the background just to keep it going. That's from audionortex.com. Kindly have music available there I can use, which is good. Very handy. It just makes it a little bit softer, more entertaining. Hope you enjoy it. audionortex.com. Yeah, have a look. Okay, we're getting there. Almost cleared it up. Just a few more to go, and that will be that scenario. Pretty sure from memory this is $1,000 we'll pick up. So we'll have enough for the excavator after we've got that. Yep, a 9858. Okay, we'll purchase the excavator, and then we'll come back in the next episode for a new job. Ooh, demo job. You'll like that. See you then, guys.